Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy John Biz. We back with another episode on the Aprvd Network. Today we got my boy, my brother, on his birthday. GUTTI RAW in the fucking building. GUTTI, you could introduce yourself, broski.
What's going on, world? It's GUTTI RAW. You already know. Man, we outside, we here. Aprvd Network. Appreciate the invite, bro. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. You already know, bro.
About to tell a tale, you know? We outside with it. Appreciate it, man.
This was a long time coming. We're supposed to have you up here for a minute.
Absolutely. You know that, man. It's been a
But
minute.
let's start like in the beginning. Like tell the people where you from, who you are, and what you do.
I mean, it all originated. I originate from up here. The people that don't know. I mean, I was born upstate, raised in the Bronx, spend half my life down there, half my life up here. I mean, so yeah, New York, baby.
What part of New York were you chilling at?
What, like born?
Nah, you say you was from upstate, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like most of out here in the 518. Like I ran around here through the 518 my whole life. Right. Troy, but more so Troy a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like people that know me. I mean, you know, I wasn't really outside, but you know, for the music and all that, yeah, I was definitely out here. You know what I'm saying? Schooling wise, you know what I'm saying, I was more so on the outskirts of Troy. You feel me? So, yeah.
So, what would you say? Like made you start doing music? Like how'd you start doing music to begin with? Like if you was from Troy, like right. It just started out of nowhere. Right. Like
nah,
you was around people that made music, or how'd that start?
I mean, like it really based off my brother more so. Like I grew up in a household of music.
All right.
So just being around my brother and just being around people that I knew from the outside of Troy and inside. So it was like, cause I was just all over with it. I was upstate with it. Then it like far near Canada. I went to school up there, like right before I like came down to the Detroit area. So it was like I was all over the place with music, where I just gravitated towards everyone that was about music. You know what I'm saying? So I would say like my brother within the house, he just like just seeing him just as a hip hop head, like from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up.
What kind of music was he into?
Like,
what he used to listen to?
Bro, like Wu-Tang, Pun, Hove, Nas.
Right.
It was a lot of underground, like Das Effects.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like Camp Low, Boot Camp Click, and so on and so on. You know what I mean? Just being around that aura that he just presented me and what he was into. Right. It really took me to another level. It opened my mind to just really want to tap into music. You know
and what age would you say like that was going on? Like a young age, 14, 15, 20s?
Like 14, 15.
Like
but
14?
It was like early in
You
that.
still like in high school and shit?
Yeah, like more middle school. Like when it really started, I say around like 5th grade.
5th grade is when you started listening to him and shit like that?
Yeah, like 5th grade. Like once I got around him, because I wasn't much, because he was older and he was out the house already. But once I got around him, it was clip.
Right.
Like he put me on to everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? From Jada, D-Block, Styles. Like once I got into that pocket with him to understand rap, he put me on to everything.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
That's fine. So would you say some of them people influence your style, how you make music now? Or you feel like the style and the music has changed so much that you just look at those type of things for inspiration and you just kind of make your own type of style?
I would say, I mean, like, because that was what he liked. You know what I'm saying? So he was more so into the hardcore, but not saying that I wasn't. But I was more so based on, like, I want to make music.
Okay.
There was a point in time where I loved what he loved, but then I was like, yo, I really want to make music. So what he loved was, like underground. Like as soon as rap started to get like real like out of pocket, like in the early 2000s, like tight jeans and all that aura and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like the skateboarding theme. And he wasn't with that. He was trying to keep it real hip hop. But I wasn't in that, neither. I just wanted to find my own way to make music.
Exactly.
So I would say just like, I mean like, I really didn't like look up to like his influence of music, but he influenced me to make music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? To the point where I loved all the music that he loved later on when I grew up, because I could have understood.
You wanted to like make music, bring it to him, like, yo, listen to my shit.
Yeah, like I was always making hooks. That was my thing, because I was always into like everything. I mean, like, because he was in everything song. I mean, he was a big inspiration though.
That's dope. So when did you record like your first song?
My first song, there's 2 of them, but my first song is called "I Really Want to Try." It's featured with one of my bros I did with back in the day. A friend of mine I did music with back in the day. I think his name is Silence, and Trix was on the track. I think his name is Silence. But this was like back in the day when I was going to school in like Plattsburgh after I left like the town and all that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I was all the way in the sticks. You know what I'm saying? So when I was out there, and this was the early like 2000s. I'm talking about like 2005-ish, 6-ish.
Right.
2005, 6, it was like datpiff.com days, hard copy days and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
back then, there was
What,
no
you went
buses
to
to go to
studio?
school. Yeah.
You went to a studio, or you had something like your homies had a setup or some shit?
No, we went to PBS Studios. My man, like,
Okay.
my man Tricks at the time and EMAC, they had a whole like friend that worked at PBS Studios. I don't know the base of their relationship, but I know they had connects to it. So it's like I was always used to recording in like cribs and all that, but going to a studio, like they had a friend that worked in PBS Studios, you know what I'm saying? So they had a little room in there, you know what I'm saying, when it was a real studio, like the glass and all that, the booth and all that.
Right.
So he went in there, you know what I mean? I laid it down, and from there, it opened my eyes to make more music, you know what I'm saying? Because like I used to like leave school and skip school with these motherfuckers to go to the stew, you know what I'm saying? Like it was to the point where I'm like, this is what I want to do, because I was bowling at the time, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'd rather make music because I see the work that's put in, and I just wanted to really impress my brother at that time too. You know what I'm saying? So everything really led back to him. You know what I'm saying? So until I really started to find my way. But my first song was called "I Really Want to Try." It's on YouTube. I mean, and it bugged me out because I didn't think it was on YouTube.
It's still up there.
It's a fact. It's like an R&B kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I rapped a little verse on it, and I wrote the hook for Shorty.
Yeah.
So, I think I even call Ruby H, something like that. That's her name. Yeah, but did the song and shit fire. I ain't gonna lie.
So like after that, let's talk about a little bit before we get more into where you went with music after that, because there's obviously a gap where Gutty the person was going through a bunch of shit.
Right. Facts.
So I don't know if you want to bring that to the table.
Nah, we can, bro. You feel me?
When you was going through certain situations, right? You was getting in trouble in the city or upstate, and you was trying to balance music at the same time, or you wasn't really into the music yet?
I mean, at the time, when once I started getting in trouble, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I got locked up when I was about like 17. You know what I mean? I was in the music, but it was more so trying to still find my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just lost my brother, so that just hit me. That hit me in a different way. So that just led me to the streets, to be honest.
Just doing
reckless shit. Like, cause I ain't really had no way out. You know what I'm saying? So once he passed, I just went right to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I linked up with the family down the way, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? I just started getting in trouble, you know what I mean? But I had to learn then, you know what I'm saying? Because what I know now, I would probably would have never did it, you know what I mean? But I believe...
You live and learn.
Yeah, but I don't regret it, because
it made
me who I am today, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all them hard times I went through.
Right.
A lot of niggas don't. Like, I really appreciate all them hard times.
Right.
I mean, but...
So in the midst of while you was going through a situation, you came upstate.
Right.
And that's when things kind of started being a little bit more serious for music for you feel like?
Yeah.
When you came back upstate?
I feel like it came serious like right before I came out, because I met you. You know what I mean? And I was locked up. Like, I think this was like my because I was on the run.
All right.
I mean, I was on the run from parole.
Right, yeah, talk about it.
I was on the run from parole to Bronx. I was not with it. You know what I mean? I was not trying to really... I mean, like, it was more so I was trying to get back to my family. Like my mom's was based upstate.
Okay.
I ain't really had my family, like my immediate. I had my cousins and all that down there, you know what I mean? But I didn't have my immediate that I could just get the addy real quick, you know?
Right.
And get right, you feel me? All my real niggas know, you feel me? Like,
exactly.
I'm trying to get right, so that wasn't the case. They kept trying to send me back to my place of conviction, and I was cool with it because I know how to maneuver through the town. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I know how to maneuver, but when I really came, like, once I got locked up, like, the last time before I got on the run, this last bid I did, you feel me? And 18, right before I came home, whatever, like, right before then, in 14.
But
right when I met you,
that's a little bit more ahead of the story. Don't skip.
No, facts,
so, like,
facts.
18, we talking about 14. You was about 22. You was on the run.
Facts,
right?
Facts.
That's what you're saying. So that's what I'm saying. Keep going from there before you skip
part
the
of
4 years.
Part of stuff, bro. It's a little timeline, my fault. Not part of stuff, bro. I mean, 14 is when I really took it serious. Like, my first bid, when I was writing and I came home, that's when I was like, yo, I could do something with it. Because I started to see myself writing relentless hooks. Okay. And then it became like I was doing the composition book thing. I was like, yo, let me do one book. Yo, ma, yo, sis, yo, send me more books. And then that started to open my, I'm like, yo, I could really do this.
Right.
And I started dubbing tapes up north. So
Okay.
I would take the tape that we used to get. I would like pause it and record it, and I would record myself off the next joint. You feel me? So there was ways to do that. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home, I took it more seriously. I mean, and then once I met you, like
Right.
I already knew S1. Shout out to the bro S1. You feel
Yeah,
me?
like talk about the story from that point, but from your perspective. You know what I mean?
That
Because
starts
obviously
before
I
that.
could talk about the shit from my perspective, but
right.
I want
We
to
gotta
like
go
know
back.
how you
like
seen
that's
it.
like all right. That's like all right. So like, music really like to take the music seriously. I would say the timeline really started like my brother around like 05. You know what I'm saying? And then I went to Job Corps, and then when I came back from Job Corps, I linked up with the bros, S1 and Cash. You know what I'm saying? And we was just playing around with it. You feel me?
Right.
Like, but those are my real childhood friends with music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, we really came from the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then it became like me and S1 more. Cass was more focused on real life shit, you know what I'm saying, as he should, you know what I'm saying, he's doing real good.
Right.
But at the same time, me and S1 was more based on, yo, we want to make it in rap.
Right.
Like, we want to be the new, like, Wu-Tang, the new
Right.
duo
Shout out
group.
to S1.
You feel
Shout
me?
out to
Shout out to
S1.
S1, you feel me? He's always my top 5, one of the best spitters out here in the 518. I don't care what say now, we gonna get into that, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah,
But
we gonna get there.
definitely. But once I linked up with bro, it was a different vibe, you know what I'm saying? And then we started to, then he put me on to, this is really how you record. Because before, when I said, like, before when I got to Plattsburgh and I did the first song and all that,
Right.
I was with the bros. So my very first, like, time recording was with S1 and G-Child, you feel me? Shout out G-Child too, like that. That was the very, very, very first time I started recording, you feel me?
Right.
But I didn't really make a song then. We was just freestyling, you know what I'm saying? After I met them, you feel me? After I met the bros and all that, you know what I'm saying? We just kept doing music more, you feel me?
Right.
Kept tapping in more, trying to really see if we could really take it further, you know what I mean? But we was playing around with it at the same time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, we departed. S got locked up, I got locked up, you know, just real life shit going on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I came home. That's like right before I came home, I'm hearing him, I'm like, yo, what you doing, bro?
Right.
He's like, yo, I'm on the deuce. I'm in Troy.
Right.
I'm like, yo, I'm with the bros. I'm like, who? Because I didn't know none of y'all.
Nah, yeah, of
I didn't
course.
know nobody. You feel
a
me? Because
fact.
we started from a whole nother, like, it was really just me, S, and we was recording at G-Child's.
Right. And
Every
Cash.
time we could. And Cash, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't have a stew.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it was just a bedroom studio. Like, no bullshit.
Right,
It was like
yeah,
a hangout
yeah.
spot, you feel me?
The setup,
But the
that's how we
mix
was
sound
rocking.
crazy. Like, you would think we was in quad or something. Like, no bullshit. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you, for
That's
real.
fire.
I ain't gonna hold you, you feel me? So, when I came, like right before I came home, I was already hearing about y'all motion. Like, y'all had crazy motion.
Right.
You feel me? And he was by himself, but with y'all. So I knew, I'm like, oh, I already knew that y'all gravitating to him because y'all all rap and y'all want the same thing. Feel
Right.
me? So when I came home, I didn't stay in the Bronx for about like 3 months. Remember, I seen you right
Yeah,
when I
I
was
remember.
up with bro. I linked
remember.
up with you, and that's what
S1
really,
introduced us that day on
Right.
the Deuce.
and to really like to keep that short. Like once I linked up with you and the bros, and S was there, and everything was in place. Y'all showed me more so like, yo, this is what it is now. Like now we doing videos now. There's no more just recording now and just letting it. Now we can actually put our vision to light.
Right.
And bring it to the world and
Exactly.
show them like, you know what? We got probably 100 mixtapes, 100 throwaways that we done did before we shot videos.
Exactly.
But the minute I done met you, bro, it was like, yo, remember like that Panda video in the trap. The
Yeah, that's way after that.
Yeah, but you feel me? Like just
Because Going Nuts, it was the first one.
right. But you doing that, just you double backing with the next vid inspired me to be like, nah, I want to shoot mad vids now.
Right.
If it's that easy to do, then I'm gonna do it myself. You feel me?
Exactly.
It was more so an inspiration, like, you know what, like this is what we doing, like, all right, move with it. But like once I came up here and I was on a run, I didn't want to go back.
Exactly.
That's how much I
understand.
love music. And I ain't gonna like, people probably would think like I'm bugging. My family at the time was like, you bugging, you know what I'm saying? Like he's wilding, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I was really all in the music at the time. That's
Yeah, I
all I
remember.
wanted to do.
You was up here for a while. As soon as you came up here, we locked in the studio.
Right.
And niggas was trying to send you back home like, yo, bro, he gotta go. But nah, this
real.
nigga stud.
Like I bypassed all my priorities for that. You remember
Right.
that, bro? Like I didn't care about nothing. Like anybody that really know me that was around me at that time, like
But that time is
knows.
what solidified you as more as an artist.
As an artist, yeah.
Because when you
gotta-
started running around with structure and the team and shit, then it became, oh, that's Gutter the artist.
Right.
Because before it was Gutty Raw, it was Gutter.
Right. People don't know about that
exactly,
too. Like,
so
it was like that's how my name like started because I was around a bro. Like my name always been Gutter. You feel me? Like it's always been Gutter. It's been nothing else but that. You feel me? And that became just because I don't know. Like the bros, then we was all chilling together, and I just named myself that, and that just stuck with me. And
right.
since then, but when it came Gutty, it was more so just to please my audience.
that was a more of a transitional period, though.
period,
Let's talk
yeah.
about this when it was Gutty. During the situations when it was Gutty, that's when we was on the deuce. We was in the
Roof of the
fucking.
Bando.
We was doing Roof of the Bando,
Bando.
going nuts. We was running around doing shows, and I remember we was doing a lot of shows, but then you found a link to Vermont,
Right.
and you started doing the shows out there. Like,
Right.
talk about how that happened.
That was through Snuffo and Chap. Shout them out for real. Chap at the time, he was just like promoting crazy. Like, but he been promoting crazy before that. You know what I'm saying? And Snuff, in between that, Snuff is the real origin of me too when it comes to videos. You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't really for him, like I ain't gonna lie, me coming outside with the videos, like him just shooting me relentlessly, got me outside to be more like, nigga, I could shoot with him, I could shoot with whoever. He really broke my comfortability, like, you feel me? Like, to shoot more. You know what I'm saying? Like period, like as far as like
he helped everyone, like
he's the
independent
GOAT.
artists,
like people don't really
feel
know that.
comfortable in front of the camera.
Right. And he really started it. Like when it comes to this video shit, gotta give it to him. Like I didn't see nobody run around here with a camera but him.
Right.
In them great ages of music. You feel me? Like I call them the great ages of the
Cassidy
518.
days, Lloyd Banks days,
come on.
Dipset days.
And you can still see the footage. It's still out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's proof on the pudding. So yeah, like he was
you would
definitely
say
part
Snuff
of
helped you get more comfortable in front of the camera when we was bringing them to do videos for us and shit like that.
Absolutely. Hell yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, my first vid, I did it on the run. That's the crazy. Like the first vid besides Roof of the Bando, before that, like, it was Going Nuts. That was the first vid that he shot.
Right.
You feel me? So you gotta think about it. Like, right after that, I stood up here. I wasn't going nowhere. You feel me? I shot that shit a block away from my sister crib. I called up. I said, "Yo, bro, what we doing?" He was like, "You did that?" I said, "Yeah, come on. I got $50,
right,
$100, whatever I had on me." You feel me? We snatching it to make art music. You feel me? And that's why I appreciate music so much, because when you putting your last onto it, you feel me? I appreciate any artist that do that. You feel me?
Right.
When you putting your last on it and you really like going hard, you really gonna reap the benefits of that later on. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be years on, but it's gonna come as long as you keep putting that pain in. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying like the riches may come, but more so advancement in your craft is gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? People think like, oh, if I keep putting pain in, I'm gonna get rich. No, don't think about that. Think about just your craft. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you feel like is the song or the tape that made people be like, oh yeah, Gutter is an actual independent artist?
A song by myself, there's a lot of features. So it's like, I would say the whole Trap by Lingo tape.
Trap by Lingo.
The Trap by Lingo tape.
It
It's right here. That's my night shining. No, I ain't gonna lie. I put that here, like, cause it started me, and at that time, I was really, really fucked up. I was down and out, you feel me?
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you, like, I was down, you feel me?
But you was motivated.
Yeah,
we was all moving around, doing things around.
And I think that's where the best music come from.
Exactly.
Because the older I get to realize it, I'm like, yo, a lot of the best music really comes from when you, like, people just be making shit like Trap by Lingo is really something that I made when I was sleeping on the floor.
Right.
On the trap. Like, my son Flea could really contest that. Shout out to Flea. For me, he's a big part of my music / personal life. You feel me? Good friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? But me sleeping on the floor through that whole mixtape really gave me an eye opener, and you coming around, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was just more so like, yo, I gotta do this. If I got so much availability, and it was like so much was going on, and nobody was doing that much music, but it was just so much influence coming from you, as, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if we was a team, just like any other group, there's so much good competition. Not so you come like, you're not about to leave me today.
Nah, yeah, it's a fact. Like you in the booth.
We was always like that.
We gonna go hard.
and that was part of Trap Bilingual. Like I want to show not only for myself,
Right.
but I want to really show them like, yo, listen, I'm him too. Like you feel me? And then I started to just invert the Spanish into that too. But
Because you full Puerto Rican, right?
yeah, 100% Puerto Rican, 100%,
Yeah, that's
100%. Mom
fire.
and dad, 100%.
That's fire.
I mean, I don't really put it fluently in my raps. Like people tell me to do it a lot, but I play around to it.
You highlighted it a lot.
Yeah, I have to.
You know what I mean? Trap Bilingual was a tape where you started doing that, but after that, you still implemented it in certain songs, a little line here, a little slick shit here, a little, you know what I mean? So talk about a couple of the collectives that you have been a part of. So obviously, I know you, so I'm asking shit like if I don't know you,
Right.
realistically, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But it's like, let's
Those are
talk
the best
about
questions.
the collectives, you feel me? So you was with Tamu, Z-God, Takers, and these are all different eras, but the same kind of situation.
Same family.
Same family.
Same family.
Rebrandings.
Right.
Right? So you could take us
Tamu-
into that. How did you start with these different people, or these are your homies? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Tamu was like the start of like gutter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where gutter really come from. Like Tamu was not like it was like Cass done brought it to me and S's attention.
Right.
It was him and his brother's thing. You know what I'm saying? It was like a family thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then me and Cass changed it on to being Trust Only My Unit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was called Thugged Out Murder Unit. You know what I'm saying? But we changed it on some like just us shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thugged Out Murder Unit, but that was like kind of based off Nori shit, right?
Yeah. Like they got it from them, but they
Right.
changed it to some street shit.
Exactly.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But then, you know what I'm saying? Once I got with Cash, me and him was like, yo, we gonna do this on some music shit. And S always was serious, but Cash seen me on some like, yo, I know you, like you be bugging.
Right.
Like you coming to me every day with a mixtape. Gutty coming to you every day with a song, with a mixtape. I'm being annoying as fuck. I'm gonna make you hear this no matter what time of day it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he just gave me that, like, yo, bro, take that shit and run with it. So it was more so me and him, and then S1 was right there with us, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but S1 and him was more based on it more, but
Right.
when they got serious in music, that's when Cass was like, nah, go ahead, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, when it started with us, to go back a little bit, like, we was just brothers, bro, fighting each other every day.
Right.
Like,
On some high school,
just high
middle
school,
school
like,
friend every day, just
pressing
linking
each other.
up.
What? Fight right now. Every day. Like, remember back in the day, like, I step on, like, if I bump you wrong, you might, what? We fighting right now.
Right.
Everything was a fight.
And we gonna keep
And
it
it was
moving.
a dreadful fight, like WWF in the house fight. We breaking glass. My mom's house messed up. They mom's house messed up. We calling on each other phone on three-way. What? I'm coming right now. The phone, yeah, we bugging. We bugging. But those were the glory days on what made us to be tough, because we was fucking each other up for prepping us to fight other niggas. You feel me? Like, we
Yeah.
getting tough to fuck y'all niggas up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that was more of like, that's more of like a brotherhood then.
Right,
That's not necessarily like a
right,
music.
Right. And then we more so, but then
compilation.
it was like a brotherhood, but it was like, see, this is what I love about my era, bro. Like, hold you, like, because we was really a brotherhood, but we was more so, we would bop to instrumentals every day. This is instrumental days.
Right.
Like, we'll hear instrumentals all day long, and then that's when we become freestyling. So now we freestyling now. You feel me? That's when it became, now we love music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then after a while, you know,
Then you came when it
then
was
I came
linking
like
with the
Z-God is
Z-Gods.
more so, is like, you really took me into that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, this is how we gonna do it. Like, this is how you gonna make a song.
Right.
This how you make a hook. Like, I always had hooks, but this is how we make this shit polished. You know what I'm saying? Pause, you know what I'm saying? Like, this how you make it right, you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
Tamu was more so based like a brotherhood ship. It was made so like, we testing each other's strengths, brain, mental, you know what I'm saying? Prepping each other for the world, you know what I'm saying? And I hold that and dear to my heart, all that relationship, you know what I'm saying, that we done been through. Even when it comes to the next chapter, was the Z-God it was like that, because I came home to S1, still Tamu. We just fell right under the Z-God. So we just
Right.
just made it more so a unified thing. But
Exactly.
it was more no,
But it was a joint collective.
yeah, and it wasn't nothing different because we all was on the same thing.
Exactly.
Like with the sound, that's what people don't know. Like that Z-God sound and that Tamu sound together, that created that.
Different.
Yeah, it's different. You know what I
Different.
mean?
Like people like S1 was the ones that made us rap on like Juicy J type beats with them hard 808s
Right.
and shit like
and
that. you
and
feel me?
and that's what we was listening to. Like I grew up on that. Like my influences, when it come to like my brothers, influences. You feel me? That's just under my household. But the shit that I was loving was like Bone Thugs, 3-6 Mafia,
Right.
underground shit, bro.
Nah, that's a fact.
I was listening to some wicked shit around my buddy. He be like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, "Yo, bro," but he fucked with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was more so based on the music that I want to make and how to make songs that's gonna create my own flow. And Pun was emulated in a lot of that. But when it come to like songs I want like beats and flows, Bone Thugs and 3-6, the whole group collectively.
Right.
You
That
feel me?
definitely inspired our sound too.
Yeah.
So when you was doing all these collectives, right? Your main mixtape was Trap Bilingual, and then what came after that?
Like the collective was really Takers. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
And
like,
what tape did you drop during Takers?
Gutty Raw 211.
211.
That's on
yours.
SoundCloud. My fault.
Are you good?
It's my birthday. I don't remember what's blowing my
Nah,
phone
yeah,
up.
it's a
Family
fact.
going crazy right now. When I like the Takers was like I didn't have a collective. No. I didn't have a project under the Takers. After Trap Bilingual, you seen how serious I took it. That was more so like me taking it so serious, like, yo, like, I gotta get him around me. You feel me? Like, we can make music together because we both seen the same thing. So once I did Trap Bilingual, it opened me up to do more music, pause, you feel me? Like, and once you came around to see that, you feel me? That's when the More Than Take music came along.
Right.
So it was more so me just like being like a background, low-key, like, A&R, music advisory to here to there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was more so us just making music together. Like, I'm helping you, you helping me with our both projects.
Right.
So it was more so me learning more about music more. You feel me? I had the Gutty Raw tape, but
So
I didn't
Z-Guys
hold
was
that.
the raw, Gutty Raw. And then
Yeah.
when Gutty came,
Right.
it was one take, and you feel like you was more polished making songs at that point?
Right.
Instead of
right.
just recording every day,
Right.
whatever the fuck came in your head. type
Because I
shit,
knew
you feel
hooks
me?
then. Like, then I was more so around. You understand? When you make music by yourself,
Right.
you're probably gonna put it out as one sound. When you're making music for the first time around a lot of people, you feel me? You're grabbing different kind of insights and influences on how to make music now. You know
So
what I'm
with
saying?
that grows the engineers.
Yeah,
and shit.
so me
who's
being
like your
around you-
favorite engineer and shit like that?
Like
That helped
underground.
grow your sound.
Oh, you.
I mean, there's
I ain't even
more
gonna-
than
I'm-
more than me.
I mean,
I'm sure
like
you got
to,
more people
like,
that
like,
you like
like,
to record you.
like to hold a collective. I would say G Child, cause he's the really first person to really record me, and like I like to mix my voice and to hear it back. That fucked me up. Like, oh, I could sound nice like that. Like,
That's
you
fire.
feel me? Like,
Shout out G-Child.
like, shout out to Chop. Like, for real. Shout out to G Child. Feel me? He the first to really like. You know what I'm saying? I said it. You know what I'm saying? But him, definitely, cause he's my top 5 engineers. You, Grease, The Beast, Joey B,
Joey.
definitely.
Joey
Morocco
he
Joe.
was doing good.
Morocco Joe,
That's a
Marix
fact.
his mix game is crazy. You feel me? Like, and just seeing him do it and just like just see like just having them all like at that moment
Right.
and just seeing how they all can mix music and just have fun with it just made me want to like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Green too. You know what I mean?
And Green. I can't forget Green.
Doc.
Oh man, like I don't like Green is legendary. Like that's later on. We talking about later on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Know what I mean, I just wanted to
they
get
go
the
like-
I just
like-
wanted to
like
get
Doc.
the Gutty Raw
Right,
story from the beginning.
right.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Like from the beginning, it
that's-
gotta
that's
be
what we-
like
that's
G
what we
Child,
needed. We needed this
Biz,
documented.
Joey B. You feel me? Like, and then when it comes to later on, Green came into play, but Green came like right when I was coming home and I was really going quick because you introduced me to Green. That was our early days, like.
Right.
You feel me? In the midst of still doing the Taker shit, 'cause we used to go down
we
there.
used to go to Greens
You know
too.
what I'm saying? So it was around that time too. And then Doc just came like Goldie, rest in peace to Goldie.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's oh man, like that's a GOAT. Like, oh man, I don't even like touching on that subject is real personal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had a real personal relationship with him.
That's
You
fine.
know what I'm saying? Like I had a real personal relationship. Like it wasn't more so about the music and recording and just going there. It was more so about we would talk about real life shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
that would coincide with music and that would make our relationship better. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's dope.
we would have these organic conversations that I think he wouldn't have with nobody. Because he's seen how long I've been doing music,
Mm-hmm.
and he's seen the experience I've had
Right.
in my life. So we would latch on to that. You know what I'm saying? And I would never feel like I never put no age limit on learning. So I learned more from him than I learned from anybody else in music.
That's fire.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, and at times it would trip me out because I never thought that I would learn that much from him. You know what I'm saying? But learning how to orchestrate songs, bro. We could make songs, you know.
Right.
Nigga Hook, but to orchestrate them shits and line them up and how him just being there and there's a whole nother chapter to Goldie. Like,
Yeah,
it's like
fire.
I love bro with all my heart, you know what I'm saying? And I know he's sleeping heavenly right now and looking down on all of us right now, you know what I'm saying? And I cherish him, you know, I got him on the tape, you know what I'm saying? That's the bro, you know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't be where I'm at right now, still making music, if I ain't step in the studio because he really brought me back outside. Between him and Leaky, free Leaky Jack, you feel me?
Right.
My cousin, my heart, you feel
That's
me?
dope.
He introduced me to Goldie, you feel me? So, and because at the time, I really wasn't trying to make music at that time. I was going through a lot.
That's after everything was like,
yeah.
everyone was kind of going their separate ways, making their own music.
Right.
A lot of people's personal lives going on.
Right.
You end up getting into another situation, came home from that.
Right. And that situation was like a growth one because I actually turned myself in.
Exactly.
After all that time on the run, you know, I'm trying to focus on making music. I had to think about, you know.
And that was a crazy day too, because niggas had a conversation like the day before, and then I ain't really think niggas just next day like, yo,
you remember that? You just brought me back. That's crazy.
I'm about to go in. I'm like, nah, you what? It's easier for me to say though, you know what I mean? I ain't the one that had to go do the shit. So obviously that's easier for me to be like not to go, and you the one that had to deal with the stress.
I look back at it now, bro, and I be feeling like, yo, like to be honest, I be like, yo, I really should have did all that shit a long time ago. You know what I mean? But then I had to go
was
through
perfect time though.
Yeah, for real. But like, I feel like I don't take those hardships back,
right?
Because it wouldn't make me who I am now. You know what I'm saying? Like people be saying, oh, I wish I would have did this, I wish I would have did that, or they still try to even make up for mistakes. I don't chase the past no more.
Right.
See what I mean? When you start chasing that past and you start chasing what you did yesterday. Nah, don't do what you did yesterday. Do what you do today. Once I started to do that, that's when everything changed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I like yo, that last run, I'm not gonna lie, like I had to turn myself in because I started to see myself more worthy of music. Remember? We was touring, doing all that more videos was coming to play, more things was happening at the time.
Right in the midst of that.
So it's like, and it's crazy because it was like right in the midst of all that. And we dropped Pepe La Pew, you know what I'm saying? Like Let me back it like right after the Z God, the Z God thing wasn't like, I feel like it never fell apart. It just drifted on its own. This for the fans.
Like
this for the fans, because the fans is always be asking. Like I'm not saying that we got crazy fans or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but the fans that be asking for like compilations or when we getting back, like it's not about getting back. That feeling is always there for y'all to backtrack on.
We just gotta get in the stew and make it happen.
Yes, we gotta get in the stew and make it happen. It's just like every other group. There's a lot
of shit going on right now behind the scenes that, you know what I mean? It's for a whole nother interview.
Yeah, it's for a whole nother interview.
That's more of like a conversation that we're gonna have, you know what I mean, with everyone together chilling.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I mean? Right now it's about Gutty Raw. It's Gutty's Raw fucking B-Day.
It's just I'm part
and we
of a
here
lot.
today. You know what I mean? I just wanted y'all to hear the whole story of where what the fuck this nigga really been through. Like niggas just be seeing, bro, they don't know bro was sleeping in the trap. Like bro was sleeping in the trap.
Couple noodles every day, you heard? Couple noodles every day, surviving on that from day to day, you know what I'm saying? Really a project,
like,
baby.
Niggas don't understand what was
going
going
stamps,
on.
all that, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it day to day.
And don't get it fucked up. Like
grew up nice though. Mama
Love
held it down.
Like a nigga had to sleep in the trap. Nigga could have went to his mom, whatever. But it's like, bro, when you at a certain age in life,
facts, talk to him.
And you out here doing what you doing, and y'all little niggas out here getting to the money, doing what you
we
doing.
We don't want to put our hardships on our family.
You don't bring that to Mama Love crib. So if you gotta sleep in the trap because you fucked up your paper because you out here tricking and you out here thinking this other shit was really lit and all that, then that's on you, bro. Sleep where you gotta stay. Don't bring that to Mama Love stress. Cause she gotta play for you and all that. That's taking advantage of the situation, my nigga. You put yourself in that, and my son was man enough to understand that and say, bro, I'm gonna stay here.
Every situation I've been through, and
you know what I mean?
And I feel like that goes along with my music.
And build growth. My boy done went and turned himself in. Now he's here. just dropped a tape today. Go stream that when this is out. The
EST90
tape is
out
already
now.
gonna be out. So y'all can go stream that right now. You know what I mean? Like, so fuck all the negative shit, bro.
Right.
My son is on super positive timing. You see his black shades, Versace though. He had Versace's when he was sleeping in the trap. He had a mink. Niggas was in a big Sherlin in a bando. Niggas don't like, you can't trust me. I know. You know what I mean? I'm making a joke of it, but during the time it was real serious.
He for real.
It was real serious, bro. So now we here with EST90 that dropped today. And you know what I mean? That's what's going on today. Fire shit, my son. Get money.
Appreciate you.
Whip. Wifey. Chilling. Everything going on positive now. I just wanted y'all to hear what bro really went through. But on some real G shit, like, you my dog. You already know that.
I appreciate
Definitely
you.
my nigga, bro. So it's like,
know that.
but when let's talk some music shit real quick. So it's like, we got EST90 out right now. Newest tape at his peak of how he can make music. You know what I mean? He done went through the worst engineers, the best YouTube beats, sound click, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about EST90 today, Gutty Raw today. What's going on with my bro today?
EST90, I mean, it stands for established in 1990, the year I was born, you know, March 31st. Today, the year I was born. Today is the day, you know. And I just wanted to really, like, I've been working on this for a long time. This been something that's been in my mind. You know, when an artist tries to put out that first album or first project, you know, that I want to bring from me to you. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of those, you know what I'm saying? It has a lot of different sounds, a lot of up-to-beat sounds. It has a lot of what's now, it has a lot of what's before. So I'm trying to really catch everybody's ear from every age group. You know what I'm saying? I don't want
Who's on this tape?
I was John Biz, Ace Supreme, shout out Ace Supreme, Keith Supreme, those Supreme families on there. P, you know what I mean?
P.
Definitely's on there.
Who produced the tape?
Chili Collar.
Shout out
808 Solo. 808 Solo is a big part of this project. You know what I'm saying? Me and him both came together with this.
Solo,
You know
he's
what I'm
in the
saying?
building with us
He's
right
in the
now,
building
too.
right here on the cut, you know? It's my guy, that's the bro, you know?
And he produced this whole shit?
He produced this whole shit. And there's other, like, 2 producers on here, you know? We got Goldie London as well, you know what I'm saying, man? So rest in peace.
Dope.
And Phantom, you know?
That's dope. Yeah, shout out my little bro, Phantom, bro.
For real, yeah.
He next up, bro. Watch how we turn this approved shit up. Watch this shit.
Shout out to Phantom. He's different. But
That's a
like
fact.
when I first came up with the idea of the project, me and 808 Solo really was like tapped into it. Like them other songs, other producers, big shout out to them, but they came a little like
Later.
you know what I'm saying?
In the mix of situation.
In the mix of shit. But we wanted to really make something. It wasn't really like I brought it to his attention, so it was more so like I wanted to make my first project to be all original, like an original feel.
Exactly.
I don't want it to be like any other tape I dropped before. I don't want it to be a YouTube rip. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be none of that. I want it to be original. And not only that, I don't want to, because I could have did mad mixtapes with different producers.
Exactly.
Because I know mad producers, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I wanted to do this based on what I feel and what I want to bring.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And when me and him did it, it was more so like he gave me the lane. And that's what I'm saying. Like he gave me the lane to be like, yo, listen, we could do it like this. You could just hit me up through Discord. And you know what I'm saying? It was more so of an open communication base with it. And that's what I think the best music comes from.
Exactly.
To be honest. When it's an artist-producer thing,
right,
you're going to get the best. You're gonna get the best of the best.
Super locked in with them.
Super locked in with them. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I've always been like that, but I've never had that, you know what I'm saying, opportunity to do it. So when we did it, it's like, yo, bro, I was like, you feel me, bro? Like, you know, when we did it, it's like, yo, we did it so fast, but we had shit already.
Exactly.
So it was like, yo, when we did it for like that first month, we was like, damn. Like, he made me a better artist, a way better artist, and I made him a way better producer. You know what I'm saying? That's coming out of his words. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like every artist right now, if I'm gonna drop a Jew today, that's the best music you're gonna come from. The organic relationship, producer relationship is the best. Lock in with one. If you feel like certain songs that he may not give you on a template, you may not like, don't bypass that. Lock in with him.
So what visuals should we be expecting for this EST90 project?
Better than them. I would say the first visual, I would say Better Than Them, you know. That's mixed engineered by Chowder Jack from Only Way Out Studios. I mean, featuring John Bears, you know that.
I already know.
That song is it's for everybody. It's a real life feeling, you know. It gives you a real organic vibe on the ups and downs, you know. They don't want to see you do good, but never better than them. You know, everybody knows that quote. So
That's really gonna be the single off the tape.
yeah, for real. That's the single of the tape.
Be-
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hold you.
Approve the label.
Approve the label. That's right. Approve the label. We here. We
gonna
outside.
Push this better than him. Better than them. Pardon me. But yeah, I got a couple rapid questions for you, real quick.
Go ahead.
I need your 518 top 5 right now.
Oh wow. So of all time,
You could do it all time.
like all right. Cause that's how I want. All right. So number one, like bars or songs. Damn.
So it's on you. It's GUTTI Raw's top 5. This is a personal opinion. This is GUTTI Raw's top 5.
All right. If I'm gonna go with all right. Shit. Damn, bro. All right. I'm gonna go S1 because let me give explanations at least.
S1, let's go.
Let me get
S1, S1, you don't gotta explain. You don't gotta explain your own opinion.
Selly
That's your
paper.
opinion.
Selly paper.
Selly. Got 3 more.
Shit. John Biz.
Shout out to my bro.
Cause I'm being real critique right now.
Go ahead, you got
being
2
really
more.
assertive.
You got 2 more.
All right. I definitely have to say G Child.
G Child.
I definitely have to say G
Chop
Child.
already know he.
I definitely
top
have to
5.
say G Child. I can't. Where I'm at right now?
You had 4. You got 1 more.
I'm at 4. Oh my God. All right.
You got 1 more. This is
All right.
This is your
Now-
personal opinion, bro. You don't gotta feel away. Your own personal opinion.
All right, my favorite. All right, now I'm gonna say for right now, Baby Suplex.
Suplex. Shout out to Baby
and that's surprising
Yo,
because
Suplex.
like I
My son
like
go crazy.
I had to give it like them 4 is my
Right,
but not only my all time,
right,
but if I said S1 first because I'm bars.
right.
I go by bars. You said off the rip, and then everything else was like all right. You know what I'm saying? Musically inclined.
So out of your top 5, who would you want a song with? I mean, you got songs with everybody in your top 5 besides Selly and. All right, so 518 artists. Let's not even say in your top 5. Who would you want to feature with that you don't have a song with yet from 518?
Don't. I'll say Sully. I'll say
Sully.
Sully.
All right, that's
I
dope.
think me and him overdue. I mean, there's been like I think we tried to link up. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get your industry top 5.
Industry. Pun number 1.
Pun.
Nas. Can I say a group?
Yeah. Cool.
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Jadakiss.
Jada. Got one more in the hot seat.
All right, I'm gonna do this right. Nah, that's crazy.
You got one more. Just say one more.
Damn. Lil Wayne.
Weezy, of course. Weezy got to be in everybody's top 5.
Cause I was thinking about eras. You feel me? I was gonna say Wiz, but I can't put Wiz before Weezy.
So what's your dream collab?
Wiz.
Wiz?
I would say.
That's dope.
I mean, dream collab. Cause that will lie, but I say Wiz/Davies.
Davies?
Wiz/Davies. You know what I mean? But dream collab because it's my mixtape era, so I say Wiz. Fuck all
Right,
that.
okay.
I say Wiz.
That's fire.
Shout out to Davies though, but I say Wiz though because I went through a whole era of you know what I'm saying,
That's fire.
like on his wave, like not just trying to embody that, but you know like he influenced like that independent era, you know, the Wiz, the French Montana era, remember Currency, the Mac Miller era, remember that era that was going crazy,
Era was insane.
Chink Drugs era, yeah, feel me? So
Yeah.
most definitely, I say Wiz.
You already know. So what's before we get out, you know what I mean, what's your favorite song of EST 90?
Better than them. Better than
single.
them. The single. I mean, it's speaking from my heart, and my verse and Busy's verse, it's bringing you that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna give you that real shit. What you need to hear.
Expect
Bring
a
you to
lot
church.
more. This is just the first project off of the situation. Prove the label.
First project off approved.
First
Not gonna be the
project,
last.
You know what I mean? This is the first project. There's gonna be a lot more. So we got a lot of shit that we're gonna cook up for Gutty on the label side. And as an artist, we're gonna cook up a lot of shit too. We got the Lockout mixtape is about to drop. I just got the vlog done. By the time y'all see this, the Lockout vlog will probably be done. That was a proof featuring JGI Media. Gutty Raw was a part of that as well.
Right.
So he got like four tracks on there, and there's out of 12. So bro's on like 25% of the tape, if you think about it.
No, I'm on it, man.
So that's fire. You know what I mean? That's fire. So let everybody know where they can find you. Let everybody know where they can lock in with you at. What you got coming up next.
Well, right now, you know it's EST90. It's out right now, all platforms, you heard. Find me at Gutty Raw, GUTTI_RAW, Gutty_Raw on Instagram, YouTube, you know. I don't do the snappy chat and all that, but definitely hit me on Instagram, a direct social platform. Hit me there for anything, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, what's next is coming. I would definitely say me and John got something to cook up. I don't want to really put it out there, but you know.
We putting it out there.
We gonna
Fuck it, we gonna announce it right now.
Right now, you want to
on my bro's interview, we finally got a tape coming out. Obviously, we done got 40, 50, 100 songs together.
That's a fact.
But me and bro gonna drop a tape real soon, probably within the next 60 days. Like once I really lock in, I'm gonna cook up. So it's gonna go up.
Long overdue, man.
It's long overdue. You feel like we forgot anything? I want you to get your truths out, whatever you feel like you need to say.
I would definitely let me give a shout out to my brother, man. So rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
This is Approved Network. We want to know about what you got going on, not what the fuck the bullshit is. You dig? It's my husky, nigga. We getting the fuck out of here. Approved. Gutty fucking Raw. Go follow my heart. You heard? Shout out 808 Solo. Go follow 808 Solo. Go follow Approved the label on Instagram. Please, we're going to get that page up there because I had a certain person complaining about the fucking page. His name is Gutty Raw. You heard? I love him. We out here.